Before they adjourned, history was made at the Vermont State House yesterday evening. The House and Senate passed the Education Transformation Bill. It'll now go to the governor's desk. The bill has been described by some as the most important education legislation in Vermont history, as it will completely change the state's education system and how it's funded. ABC 22's Matt Holderman recaps the day.
When I say not for sale, you say public schools, not for sale. Public schools! Not for sale. Public schools!
6 months of heated debate over how to change Vermont's education system all came to a head Monday in Montpelier as the state Senate and House voted on a final version of the bill. Before votes took place, teachers, superintendents, and others made their voices heard outside the State House, with some condemning the bill, saying it would give too many public dollars to private schools and saying they should kill the bill because of that.
Just knock on any damn door and ask them, are you okay with your public tax dollars going to private schools? And the answer is going to be no.
Our public dollars should not be used for anything other than our public schools. Call it out and not be apologetic nor polite about calling bull when there's bull happening all around us.
Others argued Vermont's current education system is the most equitable in the country, and some called this bill rushed and incomplete, including the 2025 Vermont Teacher of the Year.
I do not ask my students to rush through their assignments. I ask them to take their time to consider multiple perspectives. In my classroom, I mark work like this with an NY, not yet. Try again.
The current system has some fatal flaws.
Inside the Senate chambers, legislators debated back and forth about the parts of the bill they thought were fantastic and the parts where they think it comes up short. Senate Minority Leader Scott Beck explained the main financial components of the bill, saying every student will be weighted the same at about $15,000 annually, with some special exceptions. And other senators added it's all about creating equal opportunities for Vermont kids.
Every child in the state of Vermont will receive the same amount of support from the state of Vermont, and the number of weighted students times the base will determine how much money a district receives.
Forefront in all of our minds is making sure that every child in Vermont has equal access to an excellent education.
In Montpelier, Matt Holderman, ABC 22 News.